Can you trust Austin Evans? Let's discuss. Hey there, friends on YouTube. My name is Jason, sometimes known as the JTL. This is Painfully Honest Tech. So honest it hurts. If this is your first time here, thanks for showing up. And if it's, not your first time here, thanks for coming back. Anyway, here's the question. Can you trust Austin Evans? Hey guys, this is Jason. Austin Evans has been around for long enough. I've watched him grow up some over the years. I think the first time I saw anything about him was when his apartment burned down and a bunch of YouTubers got together, like Lou from Unbox Therapy and others, and helped him get back on his feet after he lost basically everything. That was actually probably one of the coolest things that I've ever seen on YouTube, still to this day. And it says a lot about the community that YouTube and the tech community has built for itself. When I first started watching Austin's videos, there were certain aspects of his delivery that took some getting used to. His voice wasn't maybe exactly radio ready at that time, but he's grown into it a little bit, and that's a good thing. Still, he has hung on to that calling card intro, which is still as cringy as cringe can get, but I think he knows that. And now it's just part of his thing. Let's talk about what he does well. First and foremost, he seems to be having fun when he's making his videos. I mean, genuinely having fun. When it was just him, he kind of cracked himself up. And now that he has a team of folks working with him, the feel is always pretty loose and kind of goofy, which makes sense. While some YouTubers have grown beyond that 1 million sub mark and have toned down and become a little bit more serious and professional, I would say that Austin has improved the quality of his videos a lot, but hasn't gone the route of, being more of a professional presenter of products. He reviews products, but that's not all he does. Looking at his content strategy over the past year or so, he has been more creative with his video series than other YouTubers. He's settled on a few series that have become, I guess, the backbone of his channel. We've got Is It Worth It? How to Waste Money on Amazon, and Why Does This Exist? While continuing to cover gaming consoles, PC builds, PC gaming, smartphones. I think this is where he kind of stands out from the rest of his Team Crispy cohorts. Having structures for how and what kind of content he's going to produce makes it, I imagine, easy for him to plan his content and perhaps also slip in some of the sponsored content as well. In his most recent How to Waste Money on Amazon video, he slipped in the Cost Porta Pro wireless, which I myself have gotten from Cost to review, and I have no way of knowing if the presence of those headphones in that video was product placement. He even gave them kind of a little mini review, or if he just happened to get them on Amazon not long after they were released. I'm not saying this is a bad thing, mind you. A lot of YouTubers do roundup videos where they go through and unbox a bunch of stuff that's been sent to them. Nothing is necessarily shady about that. In fact, I think Austin has found a more fun way to do that within some of his recurring content. So you've got the Amazon stuff that he gets, but maybe he also throws in some of the stuff that's been sent to him, and it's more integrated. I haven't seen too many blatantly sponsored videos on his channel. Unboxing the LG Gram was.
Now yes, this is a sponsored video. However, if you guys have been watching the channel for a while, you'll know that I really like the Gram.
And he came right out and said that it was sponsored right there at the beginning of the video, which is what you're supposed to do, but not everybody really does it that way. I find I don't mind this kind of sponsored video as much because the YouTuber is being very upfront about where the cards are on the table. And I kind of wish more YouTubers made this a policy and stuck to it, or at least talked about it some. Now, it's not all good. There are times when Austin's presence in the camera is a little difficult to take. I'm sure it's fine and fun for a lot of people, but it took me a while to get used to, much in the same way that it took me a while to get used to Linus and his way of delivering things. I don't think I'll ever find myself wanting to watch Austin Evans videos before I'm kind of fully awake for the day, maybe had a coffee or two. He can be a little bit over the top, comes off kind of cartoon character-y, kind of like maybe like a SpongeBob character, but he usually calms down as he gets into the video. It's just those first few minutes with the intro and then the lead into the video where it can be a little harrowing. So can you trust Austin Evans? To help answer that question, I'm going to tell a little personal story. About 4 years back, my son's Christmas gift was going to be a new gaming PC. The plan was he and I would shop for the parts, and we had a budget of $300. Yes, I know, not going to get a whole lot of gaming PC for $300, but I knew we could get something going, and it was really the process of the two of us building it together that mattered. I searched around for tutorials, and there were a lot of them, but not all of them went really from start to finish, soup to nuts. And then I found Austin's channel and his Boson 2.0 build. He had exactly what we were looking for. There was a parts list, and he walked all the way through what needed to be done. My son and I got to have a really good bonding session around the holiday season, and Austin was kind of right there with us, helping us get to the end of the road. It's not an easy thing to take something complex like building a PC and make it simple enough to help people with no experience get it done. Yes, I want to take this moment to thank Austin for that video and the other videos like it that he does. It really did create a special memory for me, and I'm sure he has helped a lot of other people feel that same thing. Austin's channel has changed a good bit in the years since then, and that's natural, I guess. He doesn't do as many of those build tutorials as he once did, but maybe, if he happens to see this video, he'll think about bringing them back more regularly because he's really good at making that kind of stuff. So on that level, I definitely trust Austin Evans, but there's more to his channel than those PC build tutorials. He does review stuff. A lot of the time he has generally good things to say about a product, and he might sprinkle in lightly something negative. There have been times when he's sort of gone a little bit more harsh, but I get the sense that he's not a very confrontational guy. He's been super smart about his content strategy, giving him a series to work with, to play to his strengths. I've learned a lot, really, watching Austin Evans videos over the years. But saying that, I also don't think that he'll be the last word on any purchase decision that I make. He seems like a really good guy. He seems like a really smart guy, someone it would be really fun to hang out with. He makes some really, really good content, and he's still having fun after doing it for a bunch of years, and he's still super young. So I look forward to see where he's going from here. Thank you very much for being here. If this was your first time here and you want to come back, then do the things that you need to do the things. If you've been here before, well, thank you for being here again. You know that I love you because I do. Once again, my name is Jason, sometimes known as the JTL. This is Painfully Honest Tech. Tech so honest it hurts. Until the next time, I'm out.